Incredible. All right, Connell, thank you very, very much. I want to take you back to this Trump meeting going on in Washington, this time with Senate leaders and these protesters out there, because it does relate to my next guest. Do we have the protesters, guys? There were about a dozen of them, it seemed, and they're apparently all illegal. They're apparently all undocumented. And that's why I got a raise with Sheriff Joe Arpaio, why nobody is rounding them up. If they're illegal, I don't understand that, Sheriff. Why, if you have illegals protesting outside an event, why they're not rounded up?
Well, you have to talk to Homeland Security and ICE. They have the authority and the jurisdiction, so talk to them. That's a good question. This has been going on. I hope when the Speaker of the House met with Donald Trump, that they're not trying to play games. I'm talking about Congress again on the illegal immigration problems and trying to convince Donald Trump to change some of his policies. They've been talking about this for years, Congress has. Now, are they trying to hook Donald Trump to get their way also? We have to have Donald Trump not give in, to do something about the problem. He's our only savior right now.
Do you think now with this separate push, Sheriff, to get 1 million legal immigrants who are here going through the final phase of the naturalization process, there's a move afoot to speed up the process in time for them to vote this fall? What do you think of that?
Well, be my guest, but you know what? Look what Donald Trump got. He has millions of people now voting, but if they want to sign up, it doesn't mean, first of all, that they're going to vote. Number two, what makes you think they're all going to vote Democrat if they vote? So I don't see any problem. It's good. It's good to get more people into the fold and start voting.
That would be a kick, wouldn't it, if there's push on the part of some Democrats to get them all registered and they end up voting for Donald Trump. There is a concern, though, and I know you don't look at the politics of it, Sheriff, that Donald Trump is going to have a problem in a general election with Latinos, that he trails, let's say, Hillary Clinton 7-1 among Latino voters. Now, that could change. His numbers have changed. Nationally, he's running even with her among all voters when he was trailing her by double digits not that long ago. But how would you advise him there to win them over, to distinguish between being against illegals and to recognize legals?
Well, he's been doing it. You know, the people here from other countries, they want jobs too. And he's been pushing that. He's the expert at it. That's one thing. And Hispanics, Latinos are good people. Their values are good. You know, I run all the time. I'm running for my 7th term, and I always have I get some good votes from the Hispanic community because I'm trying to enforce the laws. So, you know, just do the job for everybody, and the Hispanic community will fold into the program, too. They're here to work. They're here to take care of their families, and they're good people. But those that violate the law, that come in here illegally, should be dealt with, and especially those that have been committing crimes and are not deported. I'm not going to get into that, Neil, but you know I did give you stats. You're the only one that really publicized my jail system. So when they're here illegally and they commit crimes, send them back to where they came from.
Yeah, I think as you said many, many times, illegal is illegal is illegal. No problem with legal immigrants. The problem is with the illegals. Sheriff, so good seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.